my kitchen items, and then I desk that came with the, and then it's just 2 more storage. Yeah, I really recommend backlot. So hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this is the 3rd time I recorded this intro. Basically the last 2 ones I didn't like, and I had been putting off the intro to this video, but hopefully this one is a lot better. So right now you're kind of propped up on a couple books and leaning against my coffee cup, so if it moves, that's the reason why. I wanted to do a short little intro about my apartment tour. If you don't know, I'm an EPIK teacher here in South Korea, and so part of the contract is that your housing is provided. So the only things that you have to pay for are things like electricity, gas, internet, and other things like that. So I don't know how much my apartment costs monthly, but I do pay for electricity and gas, which amounts to about between 10,000 to 40,000 won, depending the time of year. Right now, because it's winter, it's about 35,000 won a month, which is really cheap compared to winter months back in Washington State. So along with not paying the monthly rent, my internet and my cable in my place is all included in the apartment. So let me tell you a little bit about where I live. I live in Gumi, which is about 3.5 hours south of Seoul and about 2 hours north of Busan by train. I think it's the 3rd biggest city in my province, with I think Andong being the biggest city in the Yeongbuk-sang. When I first moved into my apartment, it came with a bed, a desk, chair, TV stand, and TV. The apartment also included a refrigerator and washing machine. All the basics for your apartment is covered by EPIK and the contract, or rather your school and the contract. So in the next clips, you'll see an updated tour of my apartment. I did tour a year ago. So I'll put the link to that one below when I first moved in. And you'll notice that I did buy a couple new furniture items, some bookcases, a mirror, and a clothing rack, along with a couple other small things. So I hope you enjoy the tour, and I will check back in with you afterwards. Quick overview of what I had before. So the apartment came with this bed, this console, and then this desk, along with 2 chairs. So there's one of them and the other one's in a corner. The apartment also included in itself an air conditioner, and then some other amenities like a fridge and a washing machine. As far as built-ins, the entryway has the main built-in. So the entryway has my main built-in, and it's this really tall closet, and I use it mainly for storage. So as you can see, I store excess toilet paper and other things up on the top or up on the upper shelves, so they are out of the way. Then I have storage for some beauty products and skincare products on the next shelf. And then I also store my bags, shopping bags, excess hat. And so I also store personal items, medicine, water, my vacuum, and then some extra shoes that I don't use every day, because all my everyday shoes are down here. So the entryway is actually a pretty good size, with the closet. And then I do have a electronic lock and an additional lock there. And if you're wondering what this is the power circuit. So the sign says just don't touch it, kind of thing. Don't turn it off, I believe. So the second built-in is actually this thing right here. And this is my closet. So a built-in closet unit. And as you can see, it's pretty small. And when I first moved in, I knew it was not going to fit any additional clothes that I would have bought. So I knew that was going to happen. It did fit all the clothes that I did bring with me. So there is a hanging rack. So that's where I hang most of my shirts and some of my longer skirts. And then folded underneath is leggings and more skirts. And then on this shelf here, we have t-shirts, bras, and then workout clothes. And then the last thing at the bottom is storage for towels and my PJs. So one of the first things that I bought for the apartment was this clothing rack. And so I got off at Coupang, and it's a 2-shelf, 1-rack clothing rack. So there's a shelf here, clothing rack, hanger thing, and there's another shelf down there, which I'm currently using to store some of my bigger bags, like my backpack and my school bag. And then on the top shelf, I have 2 bins, and they hold more clothes. So one holds blue jeans and the other one holds all my black jeans. And then at the top, that's just a little sweater. The main reason why I bought it was so that I had more hanging storage for clothes that I use every day. So these are the clothes that I'm currently in routine in my daily wear for work. So if you swing back this way, you'll see the desk that came with the apartment. The 2 bookshelves did not, and I ordered those off a coupon, and I believe they were about $20 each. And the main reason why I ordered 2 of them was I needed the storage. As you can see, they're pretty full with things. This bookshelf is the one that's closest to my kitchen. The top 2 shelves are kitchen items, so like plates, bowls, and then coffee cups. This is the hot water kettle that came with the apartment that the teacher before me left for me to use. And then the bottom 2 shelves are mainly office supplies, all my bullet journal stickers and pins, and then just some notebooks that I kept. So like I said, this rack is right next to my kitchen. Like I said, the kitchen is pretty small, and it has enough space for maybe like 3 people to stand in here, but it's a good size for one single person. So I have a 1 burner and then a medium-sized fridge and a microwave. The teacher before me left me this rice cooker, which is great, so I didn't have to buy a rice cooker. And then I personally bought this blender because I like to have smoothies during the summer. So I ordered this off of Coupang again, and it's worked wonderful. I actually really do enjoy this blender. So then on top of the shelf there is more kitchen items, blending cups, some Tupperware, and then all my cooking pans. So yeah, this is a good sized kitchen. The only thing that I don't like is the tile work in here. It's very odd, and you'll see the bathroom has a similar pattern, but it's pink. So the kitchen has yellow tiles and the bathroom has pink. I also find it a little odd that the cabinetry down here is red. It would have been much nicer if it was just white, like the top ones, to make it just a bit brighter in here. But that's how they designed it. At the top, that is just my air hood and light, and then this one has all my foods in it. So I have some food right now. If you read your contract, most contracts don't include the microwave. So I decided that I really needed a microwave, so I bought one. That was about $40, I think, off of Coupang. You're gonna hear a lot of off of Coupang from me because that's where I buy everything. So Over here is just a little collage of pictures of family and friends. Here's my fridge. So I have a top freezer here, and then the bottom fridge part, which is an actual mess. So here is another view of the main part of my apartment. The sliding doors right here go to what I like to call the patio, mainly because it doesn't get warm there. So, and then right next door to it is the bathroom, and we'll go there next. So coming back into the main room, like I said before, this is the desk that came with the apartment. I think it's an IKEA desk, if I remember correctly. It's an IKEA desk. If I can find the name, I'll put the link down below. It comes with this one drawer here, which holds a whole bunch of junk. And then on top is mostly my makeup brushes, and then one photo of my sister and my niece, and my mirror. So, and then this is also where I do a lot of my computer work with my iPad and keyboard. So then this is my second bookshelf that I ordered, and starting from the top, we have my plant that is thriving, so I'm so happy about that. And then some CD albums and DVDs that I like to keep around. So then on the second shelf, this is a place where my most worn earrings are hung, and then my lipsticks and just some other like makeup bits that I like to have around. Then this shelf here has more makeup, so it's I need a better storage for my palettes, but that's where all my palettes are. I also have my sunglasses, lotion, and hair clips here. And then this thing has just some miscellaneous beauty bits, so like eyelashes, makeup remover, nail stickers or fake nails, and then it has the one odd size lipstick from Strumming that won't fit in the shelf above. So we have that, and then the bottom shelf is just excess storage for my comforter and paperwork. And if you're wondering about that green bag is actually holding all my skincare and makeup empties are in that bag, and I'm just kind of collecting them until maybe end of March, April, and then I'll do a video about my empties. So I ordered this white comforter off of Gmarket. It's pretty nice, and I am very careful about keeping it clean. I have gotten makeup on it before, but it makes the room so much brighter. Since we were already looking at the bed, this is the bed. It's I believe they call it a super single. So it's a super single bed. When I first started sleeping on it, it was very hard. So if you have a hard bed, I recommend you buy I think they have like foam cushioners that you can put, just like when you were in college, you bought the little foam cushioners. Yeah, I think if you can't stand the hard bed, it's recommended that you get one of those. So then next to the bed is the TV console and my TV. I know some people will be like, why is your TV so close to where you would lay your head on the bed? And the only thing that I have to say about that is I really have no other place to put the TV at the moment. So for now, it sits right there. And when I do watch TV, I'm not sitting there. I'm usually sitting over here or at my desk when I'm watching the TV anyways. So I know I shouldn't be too close to it to watch anything. But so this is the console that came with the apartment, and the TV and the internet box also came with the apartment, so I didn't have to buy those things. However, the Kindle is mine, that I brought with me. This console has 3 little storage units, and they are actually quite a mess, so I am not gonna open it too widely. But this side tends to have travel items and booklets and just memories, travel memories that I want to keep. This one has hair products and hair electronics like my flat iron and hair dryer, and then there in the cabinet part where I can't open it every day is a lot of cords and electronic stuff that I don't need access to. And if you're wondering about this tray I got off a coupon, and this is what I use if I'm going to sit in bed to read, to write, to type, to pretty much do anything on the bed. I will use the tray to hold up things. All right, so over here, as you can see, is my mirror that I finally bought after like 6 months of not having a mirror. And then right next to the mirror is just 2 more storage units for clothes. And so the top shelf is socks, and then the bottom one is underwear. And then I have another plant. So like I said, there I have the bathroom and then what I like to call the patio here. So let's look in the bathroom. So the bathroom is a what they call a washroom. So the whole thing gets pretty wet. And so how you turn it on is that this guy turns on and you turn it on. So you turn on the water. And then when you want to use the shower bit, which is up there, you turn this knob. So you turn this knob and then it diverts the water into your shower head. I usually move it from this hook to this one along my window so that the water is diverted to shoot here rather than over the sink and toilet. If you're looking for a water filter in Korea, I really recommend the Dr. Pure. This is very good. I have had this on for 3 months and it's just now starting to get kind of dirty. I don't know how to explain it, but you can see that it's starting to slowly turn a little bit yellow. So it's lasting a lot longer than my last filter that I had. It's how I have storage in my bathroom, and this thing used to have a door and it's in the patio, and I took the door off because it annoyed the hell out of me. But top there is mainly hair products, deodorant, and then eye contact solution. Next shelf is all my skincare stuff that I use after I wash my face. And then the bottom shelf is my makeup removers, my cleansing gel, and then some pads that I need for daily use. And then my main storage stuff is this rack that I also bought off a coupon. It's supposed to hang behind the door, but because of how it sticks out, my door didn't actually open all the way. So I had to move this to here, which turns out to be a good size for it to hang. So I have hair products up here and bath. So hair, bath, and then all my cleansers and my toothbrush. So they are there. And then I do have a toilet, and it is a Western style toilet, so that is nice. Okay, and then the last room, or the last part of my apartment, is what I call the patio space, mainly because it doesn't get very warm in here. It gets very, very cold. And it houses my water heater and my washing machine, and then any other storage that I have. So I have my 3 suitcases in here. And then the window, of course, if you've seen videos before, it shows out to the back lot of my apartment. And also, but it has some really great views of the park. So it's cold today, so I'm just kind of... So my recycling is in this room because recycling only goes out once a week, and I tend to have a pile of them by the end of the week. So it all sits out here, and then that little Pokemon bag is actually my laundry bin. And that is my updated tour of my apartment here in South Korea. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I will check in with you guys next time. Adios. Bye.
Waking up in my bed, you're still stuck in my head. I'm not even